Do trees bleed? Not in the way that humans or animals do, but they do have a not-so-secret way of expressing pain. When a tree is cut or wounded, it reacts to the injury by producing chemicals that are very similar to the hormones that we produce when we get hurt. These chemicals then travel throughout the tree's vascular system, which is kind of like our circulatory system, and they end up in the tree sap. And just like our blood, the sap carries these chemicals all around the tree. Depending on the species of tree, the sap can be white, yellow, red, or even blue. But regardless of the color, all tree sap has one thing in common: it's full of those pain hormones. So if you see a tree with red sap, it's not bleeding, but it is in pain. But why does it make its sap that color? Well, it's actually trying to protect itself from further damage. You see, when a tree gets hurt, it needs to seal off its wounds to prevent water from evaporating out of the tree and to stop harmful bacteria from getting in. To do this, the tree produces chemicals that plug up the leaky vessels and turn the sap a bright red color. This is the same mechanism that makes our blood clot when we get a paper cut. The red color is there to warn us that we're injured and to stop the bleeding. Similarly, the red sap acts as a warning to other trees, like a sign saying, "Hey, I'm hurt and I'm being attacked," which could be helpful for the tree in the future. But some trees take it a step further. Certain species of trees can even identify the specific type of threat they're facing. For example, when the bark of a pine tree is damaged, it produces a chemical that attracts the insects that prey on the beetles that were boring into the tree. So, the next time you see a tree with red sap, remember that it's not just bleeding, it's calling for help. Speaking of injuries, we've all had our fair share of those. And while we can't change the past, we can make things a little better in the present.